Alright, let's have some fun with pictures using Lightroom. So on my desktop, I've got a folder of pictures. These are your selfies from like the first day you went out, and these are the selfies that we took in class using photo booth. Anyway, you will probably have a folder on your desktop with whatever pictures you have, so just grab it and mouse over to the grab it and drag it over to your Lightroom shortcut in the dock and release. And when Lightroom launches, make sure that add is selected. Okay, so at this point you'll notice that there's check marks on every little thumbnail on all the pictures. If that is a particular picture that you didn't want to import, you can just uncheck that and it won't import that. And I'll uncheck a few of these because I can't tell who they are. Okay, these students had applied some sort of a special effect and I really can't see their faces, so I'm gonna uncheck those. And once I've done that, I'll make sure I go to the right panel where it says file handling, twirl down the triangle and make sure the box here next to don't import suspected duplicates, make sure that that is checked. Then below that, under apply during import, I'm just gonna enter some keywords. This one will be selfies, and we use photo booth to take the pictures, so I'll use that. And once that is done, after I've typed that, I'll click on the import button at the bottom right. So Lightroom is importing these pictures to the library. Keep in mind, even though it says it's importing, it's not actually making copies. It's leaving the original files where they are on the desktop in that folder. It's just making these thumbnails so that you can see these pictures. They're linking to the originals. They're not making copies. Lightroom only makes a new copy of a picture when you export. Alright, so here we are. Next thing you probably want to do is just double click and then decide whether you like the picture. If it's a picture that you like, the simple thing to do is just press the letter P. If you press the letter P, then that's a pick. So I'm going to use the right arrow key and just go through some of these and choose pick. And here I'm going to pick these and these. Got some nice smiles, so I'm going to pick those. The ones like that, sure. Got some nice smiles, and okay, for now that's good enough. I'm just going to show you. So I'll press the G to go back to the grid, and once I do that, I'm going to go to View, Sort by, Pick. So when you do that, you'll see that now Lightroom moves all the pictures that have a white flag that are picked to one side. Now by doing that, I can make a collection and leave the others that I don't want aside. So that's how you would make a collection. So let's try that. I'll hold the shift key, click on the first one and then the last picture, and now I'm going to go to the collections folder and I'm going to click on that, create a collection, and this time I'll say this is selfies period 2, and then I'll make sure that the options say include selected photos, and I'll also make sure that make new virtual copies is selected, and then hit create. Now you'll see under my collections folder I have 11 pictures.